on our way to Copart. Now, this is the first car that I've won in ages, and it's another Corsa. It's a Cat N, but it does look like it's got a bit of damage to it, don't it?
Well, I've got a funny feeling it might be a Cat S.
Well, on the HPI it's a Cat N, but you didn't. Well, you did say last night to not bid on it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you a lot of things not to bid on, but you do.
But I won it for 700 quid, and we know from that red Corsa that the engine's worth that alone, ain't it?
Oh yeah, you can break it. You can break it for that, but
yeah. So it's done 30. Yeah, so it's done 39,000 miles. Both keys and logbook with it. Hopefully there isn't too much damage to it, but we're on our way now.
Hopefully. Might not be.
And we are check in and get loaded up. It's a Monday, and I've only just bought it, so fingers crossed there won't be too much of a queue today. Right, so it's literally just been loaded onto the truck. Let's have a little go around. What's your first impressions?
I don't know, I've not looked.
Come on, let's have a look then. That bumper bar looks to be a little bit back, doesn't it? So that bumper bar looks to be a little bit back. I think that rear quarter's had a bit of paint work before.
It's got to be, for that much to move that far.
Yeah, it's got to tweak them in a bit.
It's got to be tweaked in a bit. Got to be.
Yeah, I'll be very, very surprised if it ain't. There's a dent on the top of the tailgate. Oh. No. This service history. Is this some service history?
Service history?
Vauxhall service and warranty booklet. Oh. 21,000 miles. 22,000 miles. 31,000 miles. Two dents, look. Two dents there. I knew about that. That was in the listing. I think we're gonna have to take it back to the workshop, won't we? And have a proper look there. I don't think we're gonna be able to get much.
Well, that bumper line's in about 10 inches.
Yeah, it's in quite a bit, ain't it?
So if them rounds ain't round,
I'll be very, 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 very surprised. But it's still holding water.
well, look, at least you can get a tenner for the wiper blades. Worst case scenario.
It's picked up. It was
fire for the mirror.
picked up on the 4th of April, so it's only been here for about 11 days. You see the two dents on the tailgate there?
Oh yeah.
Two almost symmetrical dents.
I think I've got a spoiler to cover that.
Have you?
I'm not sure.
Both keys. Full tank of petrol, look at that, yeah. Well, it sounds nice and quiet.
Sounds quiet, doesn't it? Sounds
Yeah.
quiet, it's quieter than a mouse.
Yeah.
Quieter than you on most days anyway. That noise you make. Go in here. Oh well.
Well,
Let's
let's get in the truck. I'm in the new Fix and Salvage office and I'm just about to start bidding on some cars. But before I get into bidding on them, I'm going to show you guys about today's brilliant video sponsor, Vehicle Score. Now, Vehicle Score is a completely free to use service that you can use to check your car. Let's put our reg in and see what score they give the Corsa. HX13 VDM, click check car, and it will generate a score between 1 and 999. And they've given it 783, which they say is a good score. That's pretty good there. It's 783. It's got a 78% MOT pass rate. The tax is invalid on it. It pops up, which obviously it will be because it's at the workshop. The MOT is valid. That's good. It will give you the average score of the courses across Vehicle Score. So that is 585. So we're about 200 points above the average, which is good. The good bits is the mileage of the overall car is low. The recent MOT pass rate is high. Mileage between 30 and 50,000 miles. And the average yearly mileage is perfect according to Vehicle Score. And remember guys, this is all completely for free. You'll get the vehicle details and performance. You'll get a score breakdown if you pay just £2.95. You'll get the vehicle lifespan, the estimated retail of what your car's worth. But Vehicle Score can go so much further and give you a lot more checks for just a small fee. So what I've got in front of me is called their Ultimate Plus report, and it covers this. export, import, salvage check, a score breakdown, a finance check, a category vehicle check, insurance write-off, 8-point price valuation, VIN number check, mileage clocking, colour change, scrapped, ex-taxi, stolen, and this is all for £11.95. But it gets even better, because if you put my promo code in, FS20, and click add, then it takes it down to £9.56, guys. £9.56, and you could potentially be saving yourself from a massive, massive headache. It is so, so worth it, guys. But that's not just the only check they do. They also do the ultimate report, which again, you can use the code FS20, and it brings it right down from £8.95 to £7.16. And it'll also do a salvage check, which is for a lot of the guys in the trade. And guys, I have been caught out before. So if I've been caught out before, I say it every episode. If I can be caught out, you guys can be caught out at home as well. So please, please, please be doing your paid checks whenever you go and buy a car, or even if you have your own car and you just want to see the history of it. So I'm going to be leaving a link in my description box below that will take you straight to Vehicle Score. Go and check your car today. It's a couple of weeks later now. The last you guys would have seen is that it was on the back of the truck, and we've now took it off because, don't know if you guys can tell, it's nice and sunny. It's the end of the day, and I don't think it's going to take long to strip at all, so I thought, why not just pull it out the front and into the garage block, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's got a bit of a sore nose, ain't it? Bit of a sore nose. And it's a cat end, so we'll pull it apart, and hopefully it's not that bad, but it's definitely had a bit of a whack. Definitely. You guys know the drill. Let's get this front end stripped. Now me and Dad are going to take the bonnet off, and we're going to try and straighten it out there. I don't think this one will go again. We'll take the front bumper off, get the headlights off. You guys know the drill. They're a bunch of T20s, 8 mils on the bottom. Real easy to strip down, and as you can see, it's a nice evening. We're in the garage block. Dad's got a Foster's, and we'll get this stripped in no time. Now all stripped down, and suddenly it doesn't look as bad as it once did. Do you fit that legs round, or do you fit that end cap round?
I just think it's the end. I think the end's just tweaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little bit. By the time we get the slam panel on, you won't know.
Yeah, so we've got a slam panel from the red breaker one that we're going to marry up to it, and we'll see whether it has moved.
I think that right leg might be in.
I think that is in a little bit that way.
10 mil.
Yeah. Yeah, but well, once you start stripping it down, it really ain't a lot of damage to it, really, is it? After all the cosmetic stuff.
What was it, cat or in?
Cut in.
Oh right.
Cut in. So you can slam panel off, bumper off, bonnet off, and the damage.
What's it took you? Hour?
Yeah, probably not even that. But was there any damage to the wings?
No, he's a little bit out there.
Okay.
I think that might be where the bonnet's just give it a little shove.
Give it a little nudge.
But it might be taken off and repositioned.
Hinges are quite a bit bent, aren't they?
No.
What?
I don't know, it might be there, yeah, there.
They move, yeah. They move easy enough though, don't they?
Well, we've got new ones anyway, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got loads of them. But yeah, amazingly, it was still holding its water.
Yeah.
Didn't think it would do. But we took it to a friend of ours who put it on his aircon machine, and he said that the aircon was out of it, which we did sort of expect anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get that front panel off, see how it marries up. So we've actually put the slam panel on, and it doesn't look at the moment that the legs are over. So that's going to straighten up the end caps.
Straighten up his end caps.
Of course, we have disconnected the battery as well.
Yeah. Remember that Adam?
The Corsa.
Oh, the Corsa.
Yeah.
When I was just straightening up the inner.
It's a seal, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just straightening up the inner lip on the inside where the door rubber sits.
Yeah.
And I had the hammer and I just tapped it, and I forgot to disconnect the battery, and the airbag come down out the roof and hit me in the back of the head.
So that's the lesson, to always disconnect the battery.
Right.
What about that one?
I think they just want a little tweak at the bottom.
Bottom, yeah.
I don't like bruising.
Doesn't like bruising the paint on them. So normally, so you don't like bruising the paint on them, do you?
No.
So normally, if you put something in between them, it just, well, basically, it spreads the load, don't it? So
Yeah,
it's not.
Put that in there. Put that in there.
There you go. Not too far
I think
away.
that tops over it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that wants to go anymore.
Oh, that's alright. What's this one?
So from whereabouts I'm standing, that bottom left wants to go in.
This here.
No, bottom left.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Probably a tiny bit more, yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Oh, that's spot on.
Yeah.
Get that front panel on.
Try the front panel.
With the end of the chassis rails all now straightened up, we are going to put the top slam panel on. Now you can see that the bolt holes don't quite line up on that left chassis leg. So me and Dad will get a bar through the chassis leg and we'll give it a slight tweak together to the left, and all that will do is just move those bolt holes over and move the legs over a little bit, and the leg has only sort of been tweaked in because how far that bumper bar went straight back. So like I say, it's probably about 2 minutes worth of work there, and the majority of that time is trying to find the bar. We've taken the car to the new fix and salvage workshop, and you've put a condenser in it, haven't you?
Yeah.
So all the bolt holes lined up nice, didn't it? I mean, we was talking at Copart quite a bit about it not being a category N, but to be fair, it didn't really take a lot to do to make those chassis legs.
No, there's only a little tweak on it in that corner.
Yeah, it was tiny tweak. You guys would have seen that we put, what would you call
Put a
it?
little tube in there, didn't we?
Yeah, and we moved it over a tiny bit. We didn't even touch that one, did we?
No.
And then obviously you've seen the video where the end caps, well, the end of the chassis legs were all straightened up. And well, look at all the bolt holes. They all line up absolutely perfect, don't they?
Yeah, on all the whole lot.
So now it's a case of, I've ordered a pattern bumper for it. I'm going to paint that. I've found actually the grille and a load of other spares while moving units. So I've got all the parts for the pattern bumper. We have gone and got a bonnet as well, but it's got a dent in it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got 2 dents in it, and this is a 40R, this colour, and this is a 22C. So we're also going to have to paint that as well, aren't we?
It's got more metallic in it.
Yeah. Both of the headlights are down here. They're both fine. So they're good now to be put back in. I'm going to do that now, and then yeah, we'll get this bumper painted up and get this out the door. But the paintwork on the rear quarter is really, really poor, ain't it?
Yeah, someone's done it before. Yeah, we have to do that and all.
Yeah. So we've got to paint. We've got to paint a bonnet. We've got to paint a bumper. We've got to paint the rear quarter.
Wing.
No, not the wings. The wings are fine.
Oh, the wings are all right, were they?
The wings are fine. No, you're thinking of the other
Oh,
black
the other
one we've
black
done.
one. I know, I've been asleep. Keep forgetting.
So yeah, we'll get that in and get it done. It's a Saturday, we're coming, I'm going to paint it. But at the moment, my phone's been going crazy for Corsas, so that's obviously why we're on a Saturday, just trying to get it painted. But we're going to get that done, and then it's only a bonnet left, and then just put it back together then, ain't it?
Yeah, that should be it, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
So you can have a try at painting.
Yeah, this one, I'm going to try painting. That's for another project, but Dad's going to paint that, and I'm going to paint this one.
Let's get on with it.
Right, so let's get painting. Now, you guys have seen on the videos before that I have done a couple of these Corsa D bumpers before, and when I paint them, I basically just split them up into 3 different sections. So you've got the left side, you've got the right side, and you've got the middle. Now, the reason I do this is because it is a lot easier to track whereabouts you have been and whereabouts you haven't been, especially when putting on the clear coat, because if you're just colouring the bumper and getting it to the colour of what obviously the car is, then you can sort of see where you've been, where you haven't been. But when you put that clear coat on, if you don't know whereabouts you've been, you can end up getting in a bit of a mess and you end up getting dry patches. But obviously we want to avoid that, so we split it into 3 different sections, and we also have Dad on standby, just making sure if anything goes wrong, I can give him the gun and we can blame him.
You're chilling in the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Right, so it's now all painted. It's actually come out all right, to be fair. It's come out probably a lot better than the other bumpers because, from what I can see, there's no dry spots at the moment, is there?
No, there's not.
So
last time you weren't going quick enough, or you're just not used to it.
No, but I mean, there's no dry spot. It's not dry on it, and it hasn't run. And well, the weather is quite good today to start with, ain't it?
Yeah.
But there ain't no runs in it. There ain't nothing really. I mean, normally when I do look across it, sometimes if I paint it, I can see, oh well, that bit there's a bit dry, it needs a buff. But at the moment,
that's because you was quicker.
Yeah.
You was a lot more quicker, and you knew where you was going.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're resident and you're just messing about with it. Instead of just painting it, you're doing a little bit here, and then you're going that angle. And it's all the overspace going over the panel.
Yeah.
Rather, if you keep it parallel.
Yeah.
With it and just go, and then you'll get a better finish with it. That's overspray.
Yeah. Because the amount of times when I spray it like that, and then that's going over there, then that makes that look like all orangey peely, rather than
just got dust in it. It's like you're spraying a fine dust over it.
Yeah.
Lacquer.
Yeah, rather than what's come out like now. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. So I am very happy with my bumper and how that's come out. But it's time for Dad to paint the bonnet, and let's just hope that he's as happy as I am. You can see that I am positioned just to the left of him, and I'm just overseeing what he's doing, making sure that he's doing it all right. And if he gets a little bit out of his depth, I'll be there to step in just to help him. And it's definitely not the other way around. Right guys, so that is the bumper painted, that's the bonnet painted. I painted the bumper, you painted the bonnet. You didn't actually show the 2 marks that are in it. You ended up...
oh, what, when I filled them?
Yeah, you filled them, primed them.
Yeah, they were just like so, as though someone got a hammer and just tapped him on top of the bonnet, wasn't it? So...
Yeah, but they're all painted now. And well, so far it's going quite good, ain't it?
Yeah.
And then in the next episode, we've got to change the tyres, we've got to paint the wheels. You've still got to paint that rear quarter on it because the paintwork on that was quite poor, ain't it?
Yeah. So, I think what we'll do with that is we just DA it down, reprime it, and then paint it. So because we've done it before, it was just all dry.
Yeah. So that's something that we're going to have to get done in the next episode. And all those tyres on it, they all want changing, didn't they? They're terrible.
They're terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no good.
But like I say, so far it's going all right, and considering he told me not to buy it, it's turning out all right just at the moment, ain't it?
It's quite a lot of work though to it.
Yeah, we are having to do quite a lot of work on it. But to be fair, it's low mileage, it's got both keys with it, it's got all the paperwork with it, so it is definitely worth doing, ain't it?
Yeah.
And for it being a Cat N, to be honest, we was a bit unsure at the time whether it would be a Cat N or whether there would be a bit of structural damage, but...
Well, we've had them before, but there has been a bit more damage to them. But...
Yeah, but I mean, for what it was, if we had a Cat S, it would have been moaning about it being a Cat S, wouldn't we? Yeah. So it was really an N because, like I say, structural work-wise, we probably spent 10 minutes doing it. Yeah. It weren't long at all. But you are all going to have to wait for the next episode to see the work that we've done to it. But if they're going to check a car, then who should they use?
Vehicle Score.
And what discount should they use?
FS20.
FS20. So with that being said, we'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.